And 3, 2,
tax revenue.
1.
Hi.
Hi. This show. I think we probably have way too much more fun than we actually have viewers.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Hello and welcome to 8-Bit Dad. I'm Brian Ferguson.
And I'm Zach Rosenberg. 8-Bit Dad is the modern parent source for real fatherhood news, reviews, and opinions, which is updated mostly daily. And on this show, we talk about some of the weekly top stories posted on 8bitdad.com and also some other stories from across the internet.
That's right. We are the founding fathers of 8-Bit Dad, and we share parenthood news and tackle important issues within the fatherhood community. We feature exclusive interviews, whatever. We feature exclusive interviews you won't find anywhere else. That's the definition of exclusive.
It's true.
And we even blog about our own personal stories of triumph and sadness. Oh my.
Sorry, I was still a little sad.
That's all right. It happens.
It does.
It's okay to be sad.
And if you have a story that you'd like to tip us off to, and we hope that you do, you can email us at dads@8bitdad.com. It's right here on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, there it is.
We just had a good cry right before the show. So
Yeah.
we a little rough around the edges. And if you'd like to contribute to our website and be one of the chosen few that, chosen few, but they're also the volunteering few, that are a part of our website, you can email us, and that's at contribute@8bitdad.com.
Yes, and you can follow us on Twitter, which is twitter.com/8bitdads. And be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/8bitdad.
You can also get at us on the Google Plus. And that address is gplus.to/8bitdad. And you can repin our shit on Pinterest. And that is pinterest.com/8bitdads.
Wow. We're on episode 42.
Yeah, kind of.
And it's almost 11 o'clock. We've been sitting here for like an hour and a half just bullshitting.
Waiting for things to load.
Yeah. I moved recently. I think I mentioned that in the last one. For those new viewers that are just tuning in, we both moved in the last month, and I have this weird house where it's like a U shape, and the internet, the router and everything is like all the way over there. And we have like these 2 airport expresses that I'm trying to like, these people don't give a shit what I'm talking about right now.
Oh,
but I need a new thing. So that's how that works.
So yeah, the internet's a little
slow,
sluggish, and I'm like downloading stuff on my phone, and etc.
So let's see. We had very little stories to talk about this week.
We did. What did we do? We did a meetup.
Yeah, we had a meetup
like
on Friday.
Ago.
Yeah, it was with Charlie from How to Be a Dad, Whit Honey, Omi So Honey, from the Babbles. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
He writes for Wired now too.
Does he really?
Yeah, on Geek Dad.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
We had Sal, who goes by
Jason Sal something or other.
Sal, yeah.
Something.
We call him Sal.
Dashing young man. He doesn't have a blog. Doesn't have a Twitter.
But that face can go anywhere.
Yeah. It's true. He's a nice guy though.
Yeah, really nice guy. Trevor.
His name was Trevor?
Yeah, one stay-at-home dad.
One SAHD.
Right. Was that everyone?
No. There's also what's his face? David Vienna.
Yeah, David.
Who his website says he's seen on Redbook. But I've seen him on Huffington Post, and he does the daddycomplex.com.
Oh, there you go.
But
is it the Daddy Complex or the Daddy Complex?
The Daddy Complex.
Oh. There you go.
I don't know what that means. But all really cool dudes.
Yeah, it was great to...
You get nervous when there's like newbies around. But,
what?
I don't know.
Newbies?
Seemed like the thing to say. But when there's newbies around...
I think we only met up with like Wit
With
and
everyone,
Charlie
like,
like once. Well, yeah, we're pros.
Well, that would make the first timers newbies.
We got gold guns. You guys.
But yeah, that was super fun. There was karaoke.
Yeah, we went to this place. It was kind of equidistant from where we all live, and we ended up in Sherman Oaks at this place called The Barrel. And when we first got in there, it was a bunch. It was like, I think, what, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Just a bunch of drunk people already in that bar, and it smelled like pee.
It did smell like pee.
Which was you got past it after a couple drinks, but...
And then it just smelled like your pee. Because you're like, well, if that's what you do here.
Free popcorn, which was what they said on Yelp.
Yeah.
You haven't been to a bar in a long time when you look up reviews of a bar on Yelp.
And then you see free popcorn and you're like, this place is going to be good.
Yeah. I mean, at least they care about you.
That's true.
Not really. But it was an interesting night. It slowly progressed into like just a crazy fun time.
And then ended with David Vienna getting into some random black SUV that just, like tore around the corner.
I know.
He tapped his phone. He took his phone and he goes, "I'm trying a new app right now," and then puts it to his ear, and all of a sudden a black SUV like tears around the corner. He goes, "Well, that's me." We're like, "What?"
And we didn't hear from him like for the next day, like,
we're like,
until like the afternoon.
What fucking app is that?
So, like
what magical app did you just use?
Did he get home?
I guess
safe?
he said it was Uber.
Was it Uber?
Which I've never tried, but I suppose it's something about scheduling rides.
Is it just for LA or is it for every city?
I don't know, actually. I'll try to look it up and we'll have an answer for you in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great time. It was just... I wouldn't say we talked about fatherhood the whole time. It was just like a bunch of dads just hanging out. Because, I mean, our wives, they have their own kind of thing every month, which is really great to, just kind of let your better half escape for the night, just to refresh your...
Just have their own time, have
batteries.
their own time, vent, talk about, like, badmouth us, like, badmouth the kids. Do it on your own time.
Yeah, exactly.
So we like to do it, too. But their group is, like, all sorts. It's like the bridge mix of chicks. Like, there's some moms, there's some non-moms.
Oh, okay.
So there's some moms, there's some just married chicks, there's some single chicks.
Oh, your sister-in-law is not...
Sister-in-law just got married and has no child.
Right.
Is happy about it, so...
But, yeah, I mean, it was a fun time, and we hope to do it again. It was...
We did talk about fatherhood, though. I mean, like, in a bar, like, that's the funny thing, is you could tell, like, we were all...
It was hard.
You could tell we were dad bloggers because we were all talking about our kids and, like, sitting on our phones the whole time.
I know.
So I was like...
Yeah, I think we have a picture of that, of all of us on phones. But it was obviously staged. But this was an organized sort of meetup from... it was done by Charlie for this Friends of Ricky thing. And I'm not quite sure how that works yet.
Well, it's Ricky Henderson, the...
the famous baseball player.
Famous baseball base stealer.
Yeah, he was really fast.
I like to think of it as Ricky Henderson, but it was Ricky Lake.
Yes.
So there's that.
But Ricky Lake's cool. I mean, she was in Crybaby, so it's all good. She was a pregnant one. Yeah.
Was she in... she probably wasn't. I was going to say Grease, too. Was she? No? Yes?
No, I think
Michelle Pfeiffer was.
That was like the only movie I think she did. No, she might have done another one. I'd look it up, but...
Little House of Horrors.
Again, 20 minutes.
Little Shop of Horrors, whatever.
That was Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. So, that's it for this week. And...
That's a cold cup of coffee.
We're happy that you joined us. We'll see you next week.
But, yeah, I mean, we had a couple stories. We did that. If you're in the LA area, message us and, for a meetup kind of thing.
We're off the air also.
If if you're on our site right now, you can just be like, contact, and then write an email. So, hey, I want to join you guys
if
next
you're,
time.
if you're in the area, it's not just a dad blogger thing.
And we'll hook you up with the right connections to get organized in this Ricky Lake.
You too could be a friend of Ricky and Charlie.
And us. And us.
But yeah, if you are in the area, it's not just dad bloggers. It's dads of all shapes and sizes and colors. Especially colors. We could use a couple of I think they call them Asians now. But
I don't think is the correct.
I'm just kidding. I'm just f***ing with you. But come on out and hang out with us if you weren't completely terrified by my overt racism.
I'm gonna have to bleep that.
That's fine. Just cut it out. Just bleep the whole thing.
What else happened this week?
Nothing but that.
All right. So that's it. Let's go down the line here. We got 2 stories. I'll go first.
Cool.
Suicidal dad kicked back into reality. And I have not seen this video yet. I was waiting to kind of watch this on the show just to get that spontaneity.
Should I like make a little room for it on the top of the screen right now?
Maybe. There we go. We'll make it extra large here, and I'll be extra forward.
I'm just going to watch it up here while you watch it.
All right, here we go. I guess I should watch it here. Oh, shit. Does he have a kid?
He does. He does have a child. His own, actually. That's not going to work.
Oh my god.
There's like firemen talking to this guy. Like, that's not going to work. They're blowing up like a big mattress out there like for him to jump on. That's not going to work. For those of you
obviously
not watching the video right here,
honking will get him back into the window.
I mean, like, okay, so this guy, the background on it, as far as the translation said, was...
Is this in China?
It was a guy, yeah, some guy in China.
Okay, there's some guy rappelling down the wall.
Yes, that's good. Who was having, like, a family dispute.
This is like
and
Die
so he,
Hard?
like, grabbed his kid and, like, was going to jump out the window. So they blow up some big mattress. They try to talk him down. But he is literally kicked back into reality by one of the firemen.
Oh, now he's crying.
This is not something that you'd be able to do in the United States, so...
Dude.
God bless them for doing it this way.
Why do they have to be all camouflage, though? I mean, like...
I don't know, but boom!
Oh my god!
And the child's safe.
Dude! They do things a lot differently in China.
Wasted that mattress.
I'd still jump.
I'd throw the guy out.
Jump on that thing.
Keep the baby and throw the guy out.
Wow.
But,
that was a...
So, not to make light of someone who's, like, suicidal and, you know, willing to jump out of a window with his kid, but...
Wow.
That was incredible.
All right. Next.
So, that's that.
That's the story.
That's the story. Check that video out.
I think you just did.
Comes in all flavors, and that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Sandwich is a flavor.
You want to talk about... It's not on there.
Yeah, I was like scrolling. I was like, did he give it something?
Nope.
So I don't know what else we got.
Well, you can read off my screen if you want.
Oh, that one. The Dad 2.0 Summit is coming up.
What is ConAgra Announce? What is that? ConAgra Announce ReadySetEat Dads Cook-Off?
Yeah, the ReadySetEat Dads Cook-Off. Announced by Dad 2.0 Summit and ConAgra Foods.
We don't like cook dads and eat them.
No.
Okay.
ConAgra is one of the like largest producers of food. I got some.
Like Monsanto?
Yes, they're in line with Monsanto.
Okay.
So they're a giant corporation.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. Right. But they are sponsoring. They own Ready Set Eat, I guess.
Is that what is
Ready Set Eat is a sorry, I should explain that.
Yeah.
It's like a recipe website, and all of the like, as you could tell from the title, all of the recipes on there are like short, small recipes that have like a prep time of 30 minutes or less,
I love
and
those.
like a small handful of ingredients. It's not like at all, you know, intense stuff. It's really like easy to do. So this, and if you excuse me while I stall a little. So anyway, I guess ConAgra is going to be one of the sponsors for the Dad 2.0 Summit.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
And we talked about this on Friday. Most people, like a couple of the guys that were there that we haven't met before, they didn't know exactly what the Dad 2.0 Summit was.
It's basically a retreat for dads, is what I would call it. A retreat for dads with brands.
I call it that.
There's a whole bunch of talks that go on about, you know, kind of what it is to be a father and some couple how-tos and best practices. I mean, it's a bunch of dad bloggers, so it's the stuff we read online, but in talk form, which is a lot more powerful having someone there because there's question and answer and
you get to meet and just like
stuff.
hang out with these other guys and really develop a relationship, kind of like what we do in a small kind of a local in a local way, what we do with the meetups that we're involved in.
And it seems to be like what these guys are saying, like we know Charlie from How to Be a Dad was at the last one, Whit Honey was at the last one. I don't know if anyone else from that night was, but at least those two guys were.
Yeah.
And they say it's really great to be kind of with all those like-minded fathers and to be around the brands also. I mean, this is how the brands find that dads are a serious audience.
Yeah, this is
that they're talking about these things. And
this 2013 one that's going to be taking place on January 31st.
31st, yeah, the weekend of the 31st in Houston, I think.
It's in Houston.
Yeah, it's like Super Bowl Sunday weekend.
Yeah, and it's sponsored by Dove Men's Care.
And a whole bunch of other things too,
Yeah.
like Honda, I think just signed on, and like there's a lot of like big sponsors. It's not just like Baby Bjorn,
right? Yeah,
but it's not just like diaper pails and things like that.
Yeah, it's stuff that you would use on a daily basis in your life,
like cars.
Yeah, I use a car.
I do too.
Wish BMW would get on board, but can't always get what you want.
But if you try sometimes,
just might find
you get what you need. So this Ready Set Eat Dads cook-off, sponsored by ConAgra Foods. This is happening pretty much nowish. There's a call for recipes between October 29th and November 19th. That's a 3-week period, I think.
And it's dad recipes, like dads get to submit.
Yeah, it's like dad
stuff?
bloggers.
That's cool.
Dads submit the recipes.
Does it have to be bloggers, or can you just be like dads?
It's probably anyone.
Because I think they probably want bloggers to write about their.
They'd like bloggers to talk about it, I'm sure. And because it has to do with the Dad 2.0 Summit, they're linking it in with that also. So they can submit their recipes. The recipes have to be 7 ingredients or less, that's tough to do when you start factoring in like salt and pepper.
It's like Top Chef. Ooh.
Yeah, and they have to be prep time of no more than 30 minutes.
Okay.
So those recipes will be judged by a team at ConAgra, and they'll announce 10 semifinalists the week of December 10th. Those 10 semifinalists will be profiled on the Ready Set Eat Facebook page, where the
they get to vote.
Facebook crowd will vote.
Like that?
Yep. And then the 4 favorites from Facebook will be announced on the week of January 14th, 2013. It's like next year, y'all. And according to the Dad Summit site, quote, those 4 will win free airfare, hotel accommodation, and full conference passes to the Dad 2.0 13 Summit, where they will compete in the Ready Set Eat Cook-Off live at the Four Seasons during our Thursday night welcome party.
Yeah, that's cool.
That welcome party will be hosted by Jim Lynn, who's a dad blogger. He does Busy Dad Blog.
Okay.
And judges and attendees will taste the meals, the 4 finalists, which is cool. I guess you get to cook in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's
a little showmanship.
A little pressure, but...
and then at the end of the Dad 2.0 Summit, the winners will be announced, or the winner and the runners-up.
And what do they win?
Well, the runners-up, they haven't announced the prizes yet, so I'm assuming it's going to be like gift certificate for ConAgra stuff.
Car.
Wesson corn oil or something.
Yeah.
And
corn.
then...
Hey, corn's a viable commodity these days.
It is.
Yeah.
And 100% natural. But the grand prize is a cash prize toward an amazing football-themed trip for his entire family.
What kind of football-themed trip would there be?
2 days before the Super Bowl.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you gotta like football.
But I don't know if they'll do the Super Bowl since it's like in 2 days.
Yeah.
You get to be like, family, drop everything.
Is the Super
We're
Bowl
going to the Super Bowl
that Sunday?
I think so. I think it's like February 2nd or something.
Well.
So I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But I'm
fine.
entering, so. I'm entering, and I forget who had already said that they were going to compete against me. But one stay-at-home dad said he was going to enter.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And I want to say Jason Sperber said he was going to enter also. What's Sperber write? I forget. Look him up, Jason Sperber.
Mm. We'll put it up
somewhere.
Yep.
Sometime.
We can't look anything up right now.
That's like it's prohibitive to like click on things.
So yeah, that sounds like a really fun kind of thing to involve food and
dads and dad bloggers. And you know what I like is that it doesn't like there's no talk about like competition between the genders. You know, there's no like there's no like, well, your wife's usually in the kitchen, so prove her that you can, you know, cook. Like there's none of that. There's no sorry, I'm like coffee, it happens every show. There's no like talk about, you know, well, dads usually like to grill, but it's not even a grilling competition. I mean, that's kind of cool too, is it's not like something that you would normally cater toward like dads that can't cook unless you're literally throwing a hot dog like on a grill.
I know.
You know, so it's a really cool competition to say like, look, here's some really rigid things that you need to do. 7 ingredients, 30 minutes or less prep time.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
Tough. Like when you think about think about all the stuff that you like to eat, try to do it in 7 ingredients.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a tough one. Now the ace in the hole that yeah, exactly. Salt, pepper, sugar,
I can't
a handful of chocolate. Now the ace in the hole that I've got, and I'll just tell you, and we'll tell them.
Okay.
Is that since my cousin won Top Chef, like however many years ago that was, I'm going to run some recipes by him.
I think you should.
I'm going to come up with like 3 good ones and then say, which one of these do you think I should enter with?
We mentioned him on the show before, Hosea Rosenberg.
He's a good guy.
He's in Colorado still, right?
Yeah, he's like a catering company out there now.
Yeah. Well,
like,
he should.
With a farm with like pigs and it's crazy. It's a crazy guy. Hosea. So that's that. So if you're a dad blogger, enter the competition. Or don't and give me a better shot.
There you go. So that's it for...
That's it for us, dude.
Wow. That's short.
Well...
But, you know...
Is there another show? Is there another...
Bite-size.
Is there another thing on the internet that we haven't...
Oh, I don't know. Don't we usually cover something?
Yeah, we usually cover someone else's thing.
Yeah. This will take forever to load, but...
totally.
We're going to try.
I haven't... Admittedly, I haven't read a lot this week as far as other guys' stuff. So, there's that.
I've been busy.
Totally. There's a new Dads and Families editor at Good Men Project.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who?
Some guy.
Cool.
He's got a book.
We need to write a book.
Yeah. How to Be a Dad just came out with their book.
What's it called?
I think it's the baby sleep positions thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's, I think, in print and digital.
They should make a calendar.
Oh.
Like a swimsuit calendar.
We should make a calendar.
We should make a swimsuit calendar.
A dad blogger swimsuit calendar.
Yes. I think we just came up with something amazing right now. For all the ladies. Probably just our wives, but that would mean our wives would look at us
nude. We don't have to be nude.
Nude.
We can hold up like a
postcard.
A really small index card.
Welcome to Thousand Oaks.
We could hold up a laptop over our bits with our websites on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it.
I'm
trying to load a website
we're just
here.
Stalling at this point.
Oh, God, I got something.
Oh, hey.
Obama's parenting advice for Jay-Z. Okay, well.
That's something we need to know.
I'm clicking the shit out of that.
Hard edit. So that was fun. What do we got next week? You're going away. You're going to New York City. New York City.
Get a rope. Yes.
All right. So that's it.
I have no details here about it, but it's it's sponsored by the Dad 2.0 Summit and Dove Men's Care.
All right.
Dove Men Care.
It's like
Dove
a
Men
conference.
Plus Care.
It's a conference or something.
It's a conference. It's a talk. It's a show. It's a thing.
And you're gonna go with Whit Omisahoney.
I'm gonna park at his house.
Are you sure?
Right next to the peacocks.
And the guys that just randomly come out.
Ran up on our car and we thought we were gonna get killed.
They were like, they come up to our car and are like.
After this dad meetup, I drove Whit Honey home because he lives near us, and Just if you're a local dad, don't drive him home. Just save yourself the trouble. Just tell him to take a cab. Tell him to use that Uber app that David Viena used.
Just drop him off at El Pollo Loco.
We picked him up at El Pollo Loco.
That's where he lives now.
That's where he has dual citizenship. But I don't know where were we going. Oh yeah. So there's this thing in New York City about Dove Men Care. They do it every year, I guess. And they have like a football player join them or a prominent athlete or something. This year's going to be Doug Flutie.
Oh, so, okay. The famous Flutie as it were.
Guy.
I don't know.
I don't know much about football. Don't tell anyone. But
college football, right? Yeah.
If you look up on YouTube, if you look up like Doug Flutie.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. Don't do it on this connection here, but if you at home look up Doug Flutie and Dove Men Care, it'll come up with videos from him about being a man, being a father, what that stuff means to him. So this is a live Q&A event, and I don't know, there's gonna be some pretty cool guys. I heard Jim Higley's gonna be there, the bobblehead dad. Yeah. CC Chapman's gonna be there. Here's popping up. I think Jason Avant is gonna be there.
Pet Cobra.
Who owns Dad Centric.
He owns his own Pet Cobra.
And Pet Cobra. Wait, how many going to be there?
Are they a company?
Dad Centric?
Do they form an LLC?
I think Jason might have an LLC for himself.
Okay.
Avant Communications.
Ah.
I believe I looked at that and saw that on the bottom of the page.
Okay.
Brought to you by Avant Communications. Oh, no, this is a video? Well... Well, if you're around somewhere watching live, can you please watch this video on HuffPost Parents? Obama gives Jay-Z parenting advice, tells him to support Beyonce, and go to our chat. I'm there now, and tell us what it's like. I'll wait.
Obama has to tell Jay-Z
how to be a father,
to step up. What? What country is this? This is terrible.
I mean, I'm fairly sure that Obama's trying to appeal to the youth again.
Listen, Jay-Z, be a father. You need to step up, hug your kids.
I know you got 99 problems.
Make sure to kiss them at least 3 times a day.
But your kid ain't one.
But don't kiss them too much, because you look like a perv.
Really?
Make some more albums.
I kissed the out of my kid.
Yeah, me too.
I remember, you know what I remember? This is actually a good topic. Buried in the show so no one's ever going to see it.
Nope.
Back when I was in high school, and I was in journalism, and my teacher was Glenn Sachs, who was previously a fathers and families guy. He moved on to something else. But I remember when we were in journalism, his kid was 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there. Yeah. Like toddling. And I remember Glenn used to kiss the out of his kid. And I remember as a schooler, it was something that you just didn't see a lot. Fathers all over their kid, hugging him and really just going to town, kissing the out of him. I can't say anything but kissing the out of him. That's what it looked like. He was kissing the out of him.
And then eventually
But it's now that I'm a dad, I understand that. I will go at my kid in public. I don't know where that's going, but I mean, it's funny the things you notice after you're a dad.
Yeah.
Or you notice them when you're not a dad, and then we have a chat. Someone actually watched the video and came to the chat.
Hopefully they'll tell us about.
Hello, young boss ST.
He's gonna say "F you guys." No, that's interesting because I have an article that it's in the works, but I want to write about, and don't you other f***ers write about this shit. But it's the songs that I grew up listening to as a teenager, and now that I'm a father, it's they mean something completely different. They mean more, or they mean just more emotionally to my state as a man and a father. Fatherhood changes everything. Yeah, it does. There's movies, music. Dad bloggers say it all the time. Even Tommy Ryle said it at the beginning of that Little Mermaid video that they did. The little part of your world thing. It said fatherhood changes everything. It really, really does. And you don't think it will. And if it doesn't, you're not doing it right. Right. But it really, it makes you look at everything different. It makes you cry at different things and laugh at different things and tolerate different things and not tolerate different things. Yeah. But that's for sure. That's life. That's life.
Well, this dude in the chat is not talking back, so
Well,
it's incredibly disappointing.
let's close this out.
And then let's just say, thanks for being the closer, jerk.
Jerk. So you can contact us and suggest stories by emailing us at dads@8bitdad.com, or if you want to contribute and write for our website, which
We got someone coming up.
One of you does.
Yeah, one person.
One of you do. You can email us at contribute@8bitdad.com.
That's right. And you can like us on Facebook, and that's facebook.com/8bitdad.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/8bitdads.
And you, not you, can get at us on Google Plus, and that's gplus.to/8bitdad. And you can repin our on Pinterest, and that's pinterest.com/8bitdads.
Yes, so that's it for this week's episode of 8-Bit Dad. I'm Brian Ferguson.
That was really creepy.
Yes.
I'm the considerably less creepy Zach Rosenberg.
It's almost Halloween. You gotta do something.
I'm Zach Rosenberg.
You gotta talk like...
and until next week...
Tim Burton, I think, talks like that. At least that's how I think he talks.
Guard your nuts and hide your guts. That's actually a really good move to do at a wedding. Like, you have to bring glitter with you, though. And then...
On the dance floor?
And then, you're on the dance floor, and you do, like, a spin move, and then go... like that, and then glitter just goes out all over everyone. On Sunday morning, one is family. I can't help. Thought I knew. I thought I knew you. Wow. I thought I knew you well. Oh.
We should do like depressing covers of happy songs.